to be with you guys today. As you know, my name is Abolade Adekola, aka the King Maker. So I'm so happy to be with you guys today. So let's get started. Let's get to know each and every one of you. Where are you joining us from? Kindly type in your name and where you are joining us from. Type in your name and where you are joining us from. Type in your name and where you're joining us from. So let's get to know each other a little bit. Okay, Chibudon from Nigeria. Okay. Okay, Kiade from Ogun State. Okay, John from Abuja. All right, Umar from Uyo. Who else? Who else? We are 15 on the call. Time waits for nobody. I know a lot of people are still going to join us. Okay, Noah from Oshun, Prince from Bayelsa. All right, guys. I super celebrate every one of you on the call. You guys are really amazing. All right, and this shows that you have the zeal to learn in you. And I don't have any doubt that you're going to become a profitable trader right after these 3 days training. All right. So before we go deeper, I think it is important for me to tell you, those of you who are new, it is important for me to tell you a little bit more about myself so you know who is talking to you. As you can see right in front of you, my name is Bolade Adekola, aka the Kingmaker. I am a trader, I'm a coach, and I've been trading for the past 5 years and 9 months right now. Okay. Before I become a successful trader, I struggled for 2 good years before I gained mastery and gained my consistency in this business. Okay, so I've become a successful trader close to 4 years right now, and within 4 years, I have trained close to 325 people, both live and online, and this is still counting, right? So that is a brief introduction about me. So you get to know who is talking to you. I believe I have the prerequisite knowledge and experience to be here with you guys, all right? Because I have tutored a large number of people, both in groups, individually, and all of that, both online and personal. So, guys, you are here, and the promise is that after this 3 days training, believe me, take my word for it. If you follow everything you are going to learn within this 3 days training, this is going to change your trading game. This training is actually not for a newbie. It's actually for an intermediate or a professional. Someone who have been trading before. You have probably not been making money. You have been trading for probably 1 year, 2 years, 6 months, 3 months, and you are here to make consistent profit. This is the real deal, guys. This is the real deal. So after this 3 days training, if you can take your time to practice for 1 or 2 weeks, believe me, you are going to start, you will gain that mastery, and you're going to become a consistent, profitable trader. I'm telling you this, and you will testify to this after this 3 days training. Okay, like I said, many are called, few are chosen. We actually don't really want a lot of people to flood in session, a lot of unserious people to flood into the session. We only need serious-minded people. If we only have few serious-minded people, it means whatever we are going to share, whatever we are going to teach to these few serious-minded people will sink into their system, and they are going to utilize it judiciously. So, guys, these 3 days, my word of promise to you after these 3 days is that your story is going to change. Your story is going to change. The proverb says, nothing venture, nothing gain. If you do not venture something, you cannot gain anything. It's like a farmer that is going uh, for a farmer to reap something, he or she must definitely put something into the ground, which means for you to harvest, you must definitely plant something. You either plant using your resources, either your time, your data, your money, and every other thing that requires of you to become success. And success, guys, success does not come by chance. Success only goes to those who are ready to take the bull by the horns. Success is not for jokers. It is not for the unserious people. It is strictly for the serious-minded fellows. I believe you're ready to learn this. That is why you are here. You have a lot of things aside for a lot of things to attend to, but you choose to put all those things aside to be here to learn. And this alone delights me a lot. This alone shows that you're really, really ready to learn. And in these 3 days, trust me, I think I have one or two people who have attended one of our trainings who can attest to the way we teach. So in these 3 days training, guys, you will be equipped with everything you need to know to become successful when it comes to harmonic pattern trading. All right, and we are going to teach you beyond harmonic pattern trading. So you will have access to different teaching right here. So guys, get ready. Let your mind be open and stay focused. If you have anything that is distracting you right now, please, you may want to stay away from that and pay attention to the information we're going to be sharing with you. Or okay. So if you guys are with me, we are on the same page and you can hear me loud and clear, kindly put in one in the chat. I want to be sure I'm communicating with you guys and you can hear me loud and clear. Kindly put in one in the chat if you can hear me pretty well. All right, thank you so much, Prince. Thank you, Yomi. Thank you, everybody. Shibudom, thank you. All right, all right. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. I'm so happy. So let's get started. Let's start demystifying it one after the other. Okay, like I said, this is strictly for the serious-minded people. This is everybody. All right. So if you have been trading before, you've been trading and you're not profitable, I know this is strictly for intermediate and advanced uh, traders. So let me take the pleasure to ask you if you have been trading before, profitable, just type in three in the chat. Don't feel shy, guys. Don't feel shy. Okay, type in three in the chat if you have been trading and you're not profitable. Type in three in the chat. And you know, if you have been trading before, you make money today and tomorrow you lose it. Type in two. You have been trading, you make money today, tomorrow you lose the money. Type in two in the chat. All right, all right, all right. Yes, this is where the challenge is, guys. Believe me, this has happened to me in the past. It has happened to me in the past until I was able to get focused, to have someone who tutored me the right way. That was when uh, I gained my consistency. Okay, this is something that will continue to exist in the business of forex. When someone will make money today, tomorrow he or she will lose it. Next tomorrow, make money again. The following day, you lose the same money or part of your capital as well. So in the long run, you see that you blow that account. So during this 3 days training, we're going to be talking about all these things. We will be going deeper in this. So we'll be demystifying everything after the other, how you can, tackle all these things so that you can be able to keep your profit, the profit you make today, you can be able to keep it tomorrow and even make more. All right. The goal in this business is to trade, make money, and withdraw. When you are trading and you are making money and you're not withdrawing, definitely you are not yet trading. Okay, it is the joy of every trader to trade, make money, and withdraw the money. I could remember the 41st day I withdrew, the 41st time I withdrew from my FX account. It was an endless joy for me, and that was the beginning of my success. So yours is about to happen. Trust me, it's going to happen. So let's move on, guys. So 3 days harmonic pattern trading workshop. What is this all about? What is this all about? 3 days harmonic pattern trading workshop. This is all about harmonic pattern trading. Harmonic pattern alone, it's uh it's a pattern that is within the chart, within the financial chart. So this pattern, you can find it on any time frame. Okay, this is something that a lot of people rely on to trade with. So let's move on one after the other. Now, history and identification of harmonic pattern. See, guys, the first thing you guys want to know is that the first thing you guys want to know is that you want to know how uh you want to be able to identify these and to know how the history about harmonic patterns. Okay, because for you to have a good understanding of a particular thing you want to do, it is highly important for you guys to know much about that thing before you dive into it or before you put in your money into it. Okay, now let's talk about the history of harmonic pattern. Let's talk about the history of harmonic pattern. So sorry about that, guys. So let's talk about the history of harmonic pattern. Now, as you can see right in front of you, harmonic patterns were discovered by H.M. Gatley in 1930. What does this mean? It is someone that sat down, the person read the chart, he was able to study how the pattern, the market was moving to be able to come up with this pattern. Okay, this was put in place in 1932, and by far I can tell you that harmonic patterns is the oldest uh, trading strategy so far in the world. Quote me anywhere, search it, look for it anywhere. Harmonic patterns is the oldest trading strategy so far. So you will agree with me that a strategy that has been existing for uh, for over 70 years can never go wrong. Now, later, the theory was developed by Larry Pasafento, who wrote a book called Fibonacci Ratios with Pattern Recognition. Now, harmonic pattern is in conjunction, it was formed with Fibonacci ratios and all of that. And now, what is harmonics? What is harmonics? This is where the question is. What is harmonics? A lot of people do not know this. Harmonic patterns are trend reversal patterns that are based on the Fibonacci retracement levels and geometric structure. Now, look at these guys. A lot of people do not know that harmonic patterns are trend reversal patterns. A lot of people do not know that. They just believe that, okay, this is harmonics. Let me just, the pattern has formed, let me trade it. A lot of people do not know that harmonic patterns is a trend reversal patterns. And this is something that it's based on Fibonacci extension and retracement. You see, the reason why I like trading harmonic is that it is geometric structure. It means it's structure. It has to do with uh, higher highs and higher lows for an uptrend, and lower low and lower high for a downtrend. So it's geometric structure. It is pure price action trading. So that is one thing I really love about harmonic. And those of you who have been trading will agree with me that price action trading is the ultimate. Price action trading is the ultimate, and there's nothing anybody can do about that. So for you to become a good trader, guys, it is highly important for you to learn price action trading. And harmonic pattern is the real deal. See, if you are able to learn this alone, just in fact, you don't even need to learn a lot of things to become a successful forex trader. You only need one thing that can guarantee your, at least give you what you want every week. In this training, I'll be sharing a powerful information with you guys that even when you take 2 trades in a week, you are okay with it. When you win 2 trades in a week, you are okay. So harmonic pattern is based on geometric structure. So this is something that delights me a lot. So it is basically signaling price turning point in the financial market. Now, guys, I will share something with you. A lot of people do not know that harmonic pattern has different types of it has continuation pattern, it has reversal pattern, but a lot of people do not know that. But everybody just believe, for those who know, they only believe that harmonic pattern is reversal. Of course it is reversal, but there is trend continuation harmonic pattern, and there is uh trend reversal pattern. So in this 3 days training, I'll be sharing with you the one that is most profitable out of these two. It is not all about trading harmonic pattern, because a lot of people are just trading it the way they like. That is why they are not making money. That is why they are not they will make money today and lose it tomorrow. When you get how to trade harmonic pattern right, you get how to trade it the right way, trust me, you will win 80% of the time. Okay, and the strategy I will be sharing with you, even if you lose 5 trades on a row and you are able to win just 2, you will recover all your money and even make much more. But the reason why a lot of people are losing is simply because they want to trade every time. They want to trade every time. Okay, so guys, that is the history of harmonic pattern. Harmonic patterns are trend reversal patterns that are based on Fibonacci extension, retracement level, and geometric structure. Okay, so this tell you when price is ready to continue either to its uptrend or to the downtrend, or is ready to change direction. All right, so let's keep moving. Just keep taking note of this, guys. This is something you really want to know. So Keep taking notes. Now, let's move further. Types of harmonic patterns and how can we recognize these? Types of harmonic patterns and how can we recognize this? You see, a lot of people do not even know. A lot of people don't even recognize harmonic pattern. But a lot of people know, but they do not know which pattern is very, very good to trade. A lot of people just believe when harmonic pattern forms, I just go in and trade. It is not so. There are a lot of times that when harmonic pattern forms, it extends. So when it extends, it hits a lot of people out in stop loss. But how will you know when the pattern is not going to extend? We will talk about all these things in details. So you will know when a pattern is ready to extend and when a pattern will not extend. So you want to take a pattern that will not extend, because when a pattern extends, it's going to hit you out in stop loss. So this is where a lot of people are losing money. And when a pattern extends, it may be the work of the institutions, the market players. The market players may extend their harmonics. When the pattern forms, they may let it extend. So when it extends, it hits a lot of people out because they understand that a lot of people are trading based on harmonic pattern. So you want to be able to go in at the right time. You want to be sure that this pattern is not going to extend anymore. This is where the work lies, guys. Trust me, I'm telling you the real deal. It is when you are able to recognize when a pattern is not ready to extend. That is when you continue making consistent profit when you are trading with harmonic pattern. And this I will be sharing with you in details how to avoid when a pattern is going to extend and what to look for exactly. Today I share two trades on the group. I share two trades on the group. Euro GBP. Euro GBP, the trade went in loss. AUD USD was in profit. I broke even, but later on it came back and now it's already at the entry level before we started this session. So when you know what you are doing, even if you lose one or two trades, when you are able to catch just one trade with the strategy I'll be sharing with you guys, if you're able to catch one or two trades that goes in your favor in a week, you are okay with it. You do not even need to, you don't even need a lot of trade in a week when it comes to what I'll be sharing with you guys. So let's keep moving, guys. Types of harmonic pattern. So guys, type in the chat. Put in the chat any pattern you can recognize on harmonics. Type in the name of harmonic pattern you can recognize. Type in any in the chat. Everybody, put it in the chat, guys. Put it in the chat. Yes, crab, bat. Just type in one or two. All right, butterfly, bat. All right, butterfly. Who else? All right, crab, gatly. All right. Keep it coming in, guys. You guys are awesome. I know you're ready to learn. We're ready to learn a lot of things with you guys. Crab. Okay, shark. Gatly. Who else? All right. So, guys, you guys are amazing. It shows that you can recognize the pattern. But this is it, guys. This is it, guys. How you know which pattern to trade? The types of harmonic patterns we have gatly, we have butterfly, we have crab, we have bat, right? We have shark, and we have cipher. These are the 6 major harmonic patterns we have, guys. And believe me, all these patterns are the patterns that has been existing since 1932. And this is something that is really, really amazing when you know how to trade it. And it is something that among these six patterns, believe me, you don't even want to trade everything. You don't even want to trade everything. But when you know how to avoid when a pattern is going to extend, you can trade anything that has to do with harmonic pattern. All right. So, like I said, this will be shared with you in details. Trust me, after these 3 days, I repeat again, I've said it earlier on. After these 3 days, you're going to be happy you take part in this. Okay. So let's let's look at something really, really important. It is important we know which of these patterns that can give us the highest win rates. Now, let me share something with you. Let me go on Google. So I want to share something with you guys. Just a moment. Okay, guys, look at it. I hope you can see my browser, right? Look at it. This is the success rate of harmonic pattern. It means all the harmonic patterns has the win rate of minimum 80 to 95%. This is awesome, guys. But why is it that a lot of people are losing using harmonic pattern? Why is it that a lot of people are not making money using harmonic pattern? Why is it that when you trade today using harmonic pattern, you make money today and tomorrow you lose the money? Why is that? But I will tell you that this is simply because a lot of people do not know when harmonic pattern will extend. They do not know when harmonic pattern is ready to either change direction or continue in its trend. You see, when you trade harmonic pattern along with a trend, it's more profitable. It delivers quickly. The only trade I missed today that I should have shared in the group, I took that trade personally, was euro. This trade, euro Swiss franc, was this. This was the entry around this place, and look at it. Look at where it is. Euro Swiss franc. Okay, this was, I think, crab. Okay, around this place, and now it has done 1 to 6, sorry, 1 to 5, using 3 pips, and it has given almost 18 pips, 18 what's it called, 18 pips. So guys, and it's still going there a little bit more. So that is it. When you know when harmonic pattern is ready to extend, is ready to reverse, then it's going to be of good profit to you. It's going to be profitable. So now you will agree with me that a pattern, a system that has been in place since 1930, giving you 80% to 95% win rate. Is this a good one or a bad one, guys? And as a matter of fact, it is very, very rare for you to find uh, a trading system that can give you up to 95%. It is very, very rare. And as a matter of fact, nothing is 100% in forex. And when you are able to even see a system or a strategy that can give you up to 75, 70 to 75%, it's 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 really, really amazing. But when it comes to harmonic pattern, this is 80% to 90% win rate. And now look at this. The percentage, the percentage of the harmonic pattern success rate for each of the harmonic patterns, Gatly, butterfly, crab, bat, is over 80% for all patterns. And in some cases, over 90%. Look at, let me share something with you guys. Let's look at the image. Okay, let's look at this. Now look at this, guys. Look at this. We have these 4 patterns right here. We have butterfly, we have gatly, we have bat, we have crab. Now guys, look at this. Butterfly has 88.44% win rate. It means if you take 100 trades with butterfly, you are going to win over 88% of the time. You will win over 88%. This is a very good one. And bat is over 90% win rate. While gatly is 88.10, over 88%. And crab is over 90%. In fact, I will tell you that crab is the most pattern, is the pattern that gives the most success rate when it comes to harmonic. So now, all these 4 patterns, these are the 4 patterns I like to trade much. Okay, others are over 80 as well, like shark. Shark is also over 80. But among these 4, I like to focus my attention more on bat and crab. I like to focus my attention more on bat and crab. So it is not every harmonic pattern that forms that you want to take, guys. This is where a lot of people are missing it. But and I know it's simply because a lot of people want to trade every time. That is why they take every trade they see. You want to take this as a business, not as what's it called? Not as gamble. You don't stop gambling when you are trading. Treat this as a business. If you are able to make 5 to 10% profit in a week, be grateful. This is something that is really is much. No bank can give you such profit. But a lot of people keep donating into the market because they're not patient with the process. It's because they want to trade every time. They are not looking out to what they are supposed to look out to. So for me, out of these 4 patterns, these are the 4 patterns I like to trade much. Okay, but out of these 4, I like to focus more on bat and crab, because crab has 90.89% win rate and bat has over 90% as well. So in a week, guys, on 1 hour, in a week, there is no way you will not see bat pattern. There is no way on all the pairs. There is no way you will not see at least 3 on 1 hour. Minimum 3. You will see 3, and this one also you will see minimum 3. So out of this, you have 3 for bat, you have 3 for crab. Now let's, for example, you win 2 out of this one. You win 2 out of this one. That should have been a massive profit for you guys. So like I said, you don't want to trade every pattern you see. So whenever I see a bad pattern, I see crab, I pay more attention to them than every other pattern. So look at the win rate. This should be your concern much, guys. You have chosen to learn this the right way, but trust me, within these 3 days, you'll be grateful to God that you attended this class. After the 3 days, you'll be grateful to God, because I'll be sharing something that is really rare for you to come by. That is what I'll be sharing with you guys in these 3 days. So now let's go back to our slide. Let's go back to our slide. A lot of people will say, okay, when you learn harmonic, just go trade harmonic, recognize the pattern. Trading harmonic is beyond recognizing the pattern alone. It's beyond that. It's beyond that. Now, harmonic pattern alone, it's something that, okay, it's a pattern on its own that will, at least you know that this is something that when you take the trade, is most likely to go in your direction. But for us, we do not trade this alone. We do not trade this alone. We are merging this with our strategy. Someone was chatting with me, I think a few days ago, was asking how is it possible to trade harmonic pattern with uh with 3 pips stop loss, 4 pips stop loss. I said, okay, come on, don't worry. Make sure you attend uh, our next harmonic pattern trading workshop. I believe the person should be on this call. I believe, I'm not so sure, but I believe he should be here. You see, this is something we'll be sharing with you. You want to merge the strategy with the harmonic pattern. So when you are able to recognize how to trade the strategy with the harmonic pattern, then you'll be able to go in on sniper entry, taking 3 pips stop loss, 5 pips stop loss. As a matter of fact, I don't like trading harmonic pattern that has more than 8 pips stop loss. Let's keep moving, guys. Let's keep moving. Now look at this Gartley pattern. See, a lot of people do not understand the move and how this pattern are forming. And as a matter of fact, you don't even need to stress yourself on how this pattern is being formed. The only thing you want to recognize is that you can see we have butterfly right here. This is a 5-leg move, X, A, B, C, D. X, A, B, C, D. And within all these moves, it has Fibonacci ratios and extensions, which is something that is highly difficult for 99% of harmonic traders to know. Knowing the ratios in between here is difficult for 99% of traders. Even if you know it, drawing it on each of the charts is going to be highly stressful. Even before you map out 2 charts alone, you're already tired. And that is why the harmonic pattern indicator is there to do all this job for us. I learned this 2 years ago while I was thinking that, okay, I had to keep drawing it by myself. I said, this is really stressful. Okay, it is important we know how all these, the ratios are forming, all right, how the patterns are forming. So now, for bullish butterfly, the ratio between this place and this place, it is 78% of this leg. 78.6, as you can see. When you take your Fibonacci, you draw your Fibonacci from this X to A. So the extension is 78% to this to B, from A to B. The distance is 78.6% of Fibonacci ratio. Okay, why from here to here is 88.6 or 38.2%. This is a rigorous process, guys. When you say you want to learn all this one after the other, is going to get you tired. Trading is going to be more difficult for a lot of people. So that is why you don't even want to bother yourself on how to learn, on how to draw it yourself. Even when you draw, when you know how to draw it, believe me, you are not going to practice it for 1 month. You are going to drop it because you're going to get tired. Before you draw it on 2 different charts, you are going to get tired. So that is why the indicator is doing a perfect job for us. And for the intermediate in the house, you don't even need to want to draw this. Okay, The only thing you want to recognize when it comes to harmonic pattern, when you want to trade harmonic pattern, the only leg you want to recognize, the only letter you want to recognize is the D, is the letter D, is the letter D. Now look at this. The arrow says that when you see the right after the letter D, market is expected to push up. You can see bullish butterfly. Like I said, we have 5 legs on each pattern. On all the pattern, all the 6 harmonic patterns, it has 6 legs, okay, which is X, A, B, C, D. So the only letter, like I said, the only letter you want to work with is the letter D. So when you see the letter D at the bottom, this is telling you that you want to look for a buy. I hope this is clear, guys. This is telling you that you want to look for a buy. When the letter D is at the bottom, it's telling you that market is ready to go up. But when you see the letter D at the top, this is a clear indication that market, the next move for market is going to pull down. But how do you enter right after this place? This is the most difficult aspect of it, guys. Even if you learn how to draw all these patterns one after the other, and you are able to master it one after the other, you're able to master how to draw these one after the other, get it perfectly well. The challenge that is going to come up is how to enter the trade right from here at the right time. This is the most difficult aspect of it, guys. I am telling you the real deal. And this is where you have to put in more knowledge. This is where you need to pay more attention to. And in these 3 days, like I said, I will be sharing this with you, what you need to do and how to take trade on lower time frame, like 5 minutes, like 1 minute. Someone was even asking me, is it possible to enter a trade on 1 minute and it will not hit your stop loss? When the person asked the question on Telegram, I laughed before I replied. Of course, it's possible, highly possible. I will tell you, 70% of the trade I take on Harmonic canal is between 5 minutes and 1 minute. 70 to 80% of the trade I take is between 5 minutes and 1 minute. And this is where you'll be able to have your sniper entry. A lot of time when trade moves 25 pips in your favor, you already want to 6. In a situation where you are targeting 45 pips as your first take profit, and trade has gone 25% in your 25 pips in your favor, automatically when you have a sniper entry of about 3 to 4 pips, then you have already made 1 to 6. With that, you can close half of your position and leave the rest to run. But because a lot of people do not know money management, they do not know how to manage their trade. That is why you will see that trade that has that has gone in profit will now reverse and eat them out in loss. You see, all these we will talk about it in these 3 days, guys. Okay, so like I said, we have a lot of things I'll be sharing with you guys during these 3 days. Let me quickly bring up something so you get to see what one of the things we'll be sharing with you guys. So it's going to be really amazing. I hope you can see the flyer right in front of you. The course content, as you can see, excellent 3 to 8 pips super sniper entry price action trading strategy with minimum 1 to 8 risk reward ratio. Now with this course content, it means when you take one trade, if one trade should go in your favor, it means you will bank in 1 to 8 risk reward. You risk 1 to get 8. This is what I I like to focus more. You see, it does not shake me when I lose 3 to 4 trades. It does not even move me at all, because I know when one of the trades goes in my favor, I hit the jackpot. But this is what a lot of people are looking at to learn, but they do not know how to learn it. They do not have someone who can hold them by the hand and show them how to do it. And a lot of people we also learn it, and the challenge is that when they are not practicing it, they tend to forget and forget what they have learned and switch to something else. Before you know it, they keep donating to the market. Now, look at the next one right there is that harmonic pattern recognition and trading. So I'll be showing you how to trade it more better than what I have just shared with you. This is another set of things. This is going to be another explanation. And besides, most all these things you're looking at in front of you, 90% of them is going to be practical. Okay, because this is a pure practical class, not theory. Pure practical class. Okay, because it's true practical that you can get to understand everything that has to do with this. So you'll be part of the course content is harmonic pattern recognition and trading, how you can trade it profitably and how to take a trade on letter D. So you know that this pattern is ready to stretch further or is ready to go in your favor. So when you know when pattern is ready to stretch further, then you will be patient for such pattern to stretch to its last strength before you take a trade. But because a lot of people are eager to take a trade, they don't even look at when a pattern is ready to stretch, and a lot of people does not even know that. A lot of people does not know when if pattern is even stretching or not. So when you know when pattern is ready to stretch, you will be patient for such pattern to stretch to its last strength. So when it stretches to its last strength, the moment you take a trade, it's going to deliver. I am not saying you won't lose. You will lose, but most of the time, the trade you will win should be more than the one you will lose. And with the strategy I'm going to teach you, which is the super sniper entry, even if you lose 5 trades, you win 3. You have hit the jackpot. I was sharing with one of our advanced students, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, when I took in a week, I lost about 5 trades. Was it 5 trades or 6 trades? In that week, I only won 2 trades. Yes, I remember very, very well. I took 7 trades, I lost 5, and I won 2. Those 2 trades was able to give me over 80% win rate. This is not a joke, guys. I am not here to sweet talk you. No, this is what I do day in day out, and I know 1 or 2 people are in the class right here to testify to this. So now the next one you're going to have is confluence trading on harmonic patterns. You see, this is another phase entirely. Confluence trading on harmonic patterns. You see, when you know how to trade with confluence, this gives you hedge in the market. Trust me, I'm telling you all this. These are the things that when you have good knowledge about all what we packed in this course, guys, it will be very, very hard for you to blow your account. Even if you lose two to three trades, you'll be confident that once 1 or 2 trades goes in your favor, you will make the money back with a lot of profit. So confluence trading is something that is really, really important. So you want to know when a trend is going. So you want to trade along with the trend. You want to use confluence. You want to use 3 to 4 confirmations that meet at a point. This is what we call confluence. For those who do not know, you need 2 to 3 confirmations or 4 to meet at the point to confirm to you that you are right. What you are doing is right. So when you have something like that in place, then you will have good confidence in the trade. The Bible says, in the mouth of two, the truth is established. So when you have two people that tells you that this is good, then you can be confident that this is is indeed good. So the confluence trading, you'll be able to have two to three uh two to three agreement that happens at a time. So now the next one is sniper entry on harmonic scanner. This, you see, we have a lot of all these things we have packed in this course. They are really, really powerful. I must tell you, it's like putting a brand new engine in a car or in a bus. Let me put it that way. For those of you who you have been trading and you have been losing, do not panic. This is going to be like a brand new engine into your system. The only thing I would just advise is just to practice with it for 2 weeks, 2 weeks, just to master it. Then you start eating that jackpot. So the sniper entry on the harmonic scanner is a different thing entirely. Trading harmonic pattern is one thing. Adding the sniper entry is another thing. So all these things is what is going to be included, is what you are going to learn. Now, another jackpot of it is top-down analysis. We once had a brief, what's it called? A brief teaching about this, about top-down analysis. We had a brief teaching on this on our Sunday training. I think that was last year. But this one, what I'll be sharing with you is the advanced level. The top-down analysis, when you match the top-down analysis with the harmonic scanner, it becomes superpower. It becomes more powerful. You see, we have a lot of things here: recognition of harmonic pattern, confluence trading, sniper entry, top-down analysis. When you're able to merge one or two of these with harmonic scanner, guys, come and tell me after 1 or 2 months if you are not making money. I will ask you what you are doing. I am not saying you will not lose. Of course you will lose, and nothing is 100% is forex. If anybody tell you that there is something that is 100% in forex, is a lie. In fact, there has been a week, I think early this year, was it not first or second week of January, which I lost. I did not make profit during that week at all. I lost. So there are weeks that you will lose, and there are weeks that you will make over with this strategy alone. There are weeks that you will make close to 250% profit. This is not a joke. I'm not talking anybody here. I am sharing what I'm doing that is happening, and I have 1 or 2 people who can testify to this. And if you feel like, okay, you want to see the result, because I know 1 or 2 people may be the doubting Thomas or something. If you want to see the result, I can provide the result so you can see. But it's just I don't like to put in my result in public. That is one of the reasons. That is one of the reasons. So the top-down analysis, this is going to be the top notch, guys. It's going to be the top notch. So even if you learn this top-down analysis alone, believe me, you will be happy. You will even be more than happy. Top-down analysis alone, where you match top-down analysis with pattern, it becomes really, really powerful. So when you are able to match the top-down analysis with the pattern, then you take your trade on harmonic pattern. Come and tell me how you will not make money. Okay, so that is that. The next one is risk calculation for every trade. This is where a lot of people are missing it. When you get all these ones right, you do not get the risk calculation right, guys, it's going to be really, really difficult for you to become profitable. So if you are in the house and you don't know how to calculate your risk, put in 3 in the chat. Don't be shy, guys. You are a student, I'm a student. I'm learning from you, you are learning from me. Don't be shy. Let everybody say whatever anybody wants to say that if you don't know how to calculate, put it in the chat. Put in 3 in the chat. You don't know how to calculate your risk. Put in 3 in the chat. Okay, good. Don't be shy, guys. It is when you ask questions, that is when you learn more. Believe me. So, guys, risk calculation is very, very important. And I tell all our students, if you do not calculate your risk calculation, this is the king of trading. You don't know how to calculate your risk, believe me, you are going nowhere. You are not going to become a successful forex trader. If you don't know how to calculate your risk, you are not going, you can't become a successful forex trader. So you will be taught all this, how to do it step by step. Okay, how to calculate risk. It is highly, highly important for you to calculate your risk. Know exactly what you are risking before you go into any trade. So you know once the trade goes against you, you already know what you are losing. And when you win, you already know what you are getting. I hope this is clear. So this is something that is really, really important, and we don't joke with it. And I like to include this in all the teachings I take with people. Even if you already know it, I like to talk about it again because it refreshes the memory of students when you keep talking about it. So we don't joke with risk management, which is called risk calculation. So the next one is that institutional trade management. You see, guys, this is something that is another engine room. Institutional trade management. This is something that, quote me anywhere, guys. Look for it around. Institutional trade management is something that it will be very, very difficult for you to find a trader that is using this institutional trade management. You can only find the normal trade management, which is very, very powerful as well. But this is really, really powerful than every other trade management. So this is something that is really, really unique. So we don't just pack junks in here. We know what you guys need. We know what every trader needs. That is why we have been able to come up with this. We have been able to work on this on the course content for over 3 weeks, close to 4 weeks before we got able to come up with this. Because it is important you learn the right thing, not junks. You want to learn what will keep you going. All what we have right in here is exactly what a successful trader needs to be successful. Good strategy, risk management, and trade management. Quote me anywhere in the world. Risk management, trade management, good strategy. These are the things that will keep you going. And psychology is another thing, and that is even minor compared to these three. The 3 things I have mentioned are packed in this. So you will be equipped with a lot of things, even so much more as you can see right in front of you, even so much more, guys. And now, after the 3 days, look at this. Another good thing is that I know after the 3 days, a lot of people will still have 1 or 2 challenges. I know that. Trust me, I have been there, done that. I have been in your shoe. I know what you guys need, and I know what upcoming traders also need. So I know after the 3 days training, you will see someone who can take you by the hand, put you through more on how it goes. So after the 3 days training, we are still going to have weekly training once a week for 1 month, which means after the 3 days, we are still going to have 4 more sessions once a week for 4 weeks. So with this, we will be talking about how you can take the strategy, how you can win with the strategy. We teach more every day, every week rather. We treat where you are making the mistake let you know what you need to do right. So after the 3 days, the 4 weeks is even there for you to perfect everything, every mistake you probably may have made during after the 3 days. I hope this is clear, guys. So this is going to be something really, really awesome. And believe me, you will hardly find this elsewhere where someone will say, okay, attend the 3 days training. After the 3 days training, you are on your own. That is what a lot of people do. When they take you for 3 days, you are on your own. But the challenge is that you have learned in 3 days, but you still need someone to mentor you along the line, at least for a few days, so that you'll be able to build your confidence along the line. You see, the goal is just to produce a successful forex trader, not just to teach you. If it is to teach you alone, the 3 days is alone, is okay to teach you alone. But the goal is to be sure that you become a profitable trader. So that is why the 1 month mentorship is added to this. So within this 1 month, you can be able to you can be happy with yourself that at least you are doing it right. If there's any mistake you're making, then you will be told that, see, this is where you are getting it wrong. This is what you need to do. I hope this is clear, guys. So like I said, look at the course content again. Is listed right in here. Harmonic pattern recognition, confluence trading on harmonic pattern, sniper entry, top down analysis, 3 to 8 pips sniper entry strategy, trade with minimum 1 to 8 reward. See, guys, this alone delights me a lot when I see it. There are times I've taken trade with 28, 1 to 28, and it got to 1 to 25. I just closed it. I felt I'm okay with the profit. See, when you see this kind of trade going in your favor, you'll be more happy with yourself. When you have 1 to 15 risk reward ratio and it's already on 1 to 10, you'll be happy with the profit you'll be seeing. You will see your account going in double in matter of few days. This is the joy of the uh, sniper entry. So the risk management, as I have said, which is the risk calculation, is something we will never ignore. All right, we'll take it serious and we'll ensure everyone understand this to the fullest. So the institutional trade management, as I have said, is something you will love to know, guys. Believe me, when you have a lot of trade running at a time, it delights you a lot. All right. So apart from all these things, we have a lot in our archives that we will even add to your training during the course of the mentorship. That is it. That is it. So how do we go about this? Look at this, guys. This is the course duration. 3 days intensive practical class. So the 3 days, we have nothing less than 2 hours training a day. Nothing less than 2 hours. Even it may be more than 3 hours, depending on how students is able to catch up quickly. Okay, so the 3 days is going to be an intensive practical class, just to be sure you understand everything you are going to learn. So 1 month mentorship and coaching is what I have just mentioned. Now, the joy of it is that you will be given free harmonic scanner. Okay, after the training, you will be given free harmonic scanner indicator. So this basic indicator alone is worth $80. Everybody will be given this free of charge. The scanner alone is worth $80. Even there are some that worth $150 of the same set of the scanner will be given to you. There are some that you can see $150, but the minimum you can see on such scanner is $80 minimum. So you will be given this free of charge. So after you have learned, you can be using this to trade on your own. So the harmonic scanner is something that you really need to trade this profitably. Okay, because it's going to help you to identify the pattern in the market. All right, So the next one is access to buy highly discounted harmonic pattern indicator. This is an advanced indicator. Okay, the one that will be given to you is basic, which is what I use most of the time. So you even have access to buy the advanced indicator if you wish to. Okay, and this indicator, this one alone, when you look out for it, is over $350. This one alone, but you will have access to buy it at a very discounted rate. You have access to buy it at a very discounted rate. So now look at this, guys. I have purposely added this to this to the cost and the benefits. You'll be given 2 to 4 trades in a week, and these trades are trades that out of these 4, we can be confident that 2 of these will go in profit. So with this alone, you can make whatever money you have paid for the training, you can make it back with this alone. So this is purposely added to this to the benefit. So you'll be given a good trade, at least 2 to 4 trades, between 2 to 4 trades. So we will not just give trade with this. We'll ensure this is a trade that when you take it, we will have good level of confidence with the trade. So you can make money with this, even when you have $100 account to take the trade. You can be confident that with the trade, at least you will make some money. You make some money. So I will give you this for 2 weeks. So what is the price for all these things we'll be teaching to you guys? The regular price, when we make our consultation, we have some who says 250 is okay. But the regular price we are able to arrive is 120. Is $120. But because we want to help a lot of people, we have canceled the 120. The 120, I know a lot of people will want to take this course, but the situation of the country is really, really tight. So we have struck the 120, which is the regular price. So in the nearest future, we may take this course back to that 120 and nothing will change it. So, but for now, it's 120. We have canceled the 120. Now, we did not just cancel that. We have given a discounted price. So the price, after taking out the 120, the price, this course is available for $70. $70. This course is available for $70. And now it does not even stop there alone. So the early birds, the early bird discount is also available. So the early bird discount is within 72 hours, which means anyone who is able to register for this course between now and 72 hours will only pay $50. After 72 hours, it goes back to $70 and nothing will change it. We are not doing this for the money. The money is just there to encourage us, just to motivate us, and also to make sure that you guys, you take what you are learning serious. We have given a lot of free bills training in the past, but we notice that people don't take it serious where they don't invest their resources. All right. So guys, for those who are ready to take this course, to register for this course between now and 72 hours, it's only available for $72. Sorry, $50. So after 72 hours, this goes back to $70. All right. So if you're really interested, kindly, yes, the Harmonic scanner is for life, it's forever, it's for life, it's for life, lifetime access. But it's going to be customized for you, it's for life. All right. So that is it. So if you have any question in the chat, kindly let me know in the chat if you have any question, guys. Put in your question in the chat if you have any questions. So the training, the 3 days training, this is just a presentation, guys. What I have shared with you in the last 1 hour 15 minutes is just a presentation. It's like a presentation. So the 3 days training will be kickstarting on Friday. Okay, the 3 days training will kickstart on Friday. No, this training is not for binary. Binary is a different thing entirely. This is for Forex. Okay, so we'll be kickstarting the training on, okay, somebody is saying we should make it Saturday. Okay, we'll be starting this training on Saturday 20th. Saturday 20th of February. Between 20th and 22, 21, 20, 21, and 22. So, okay. So, and after that, we will also continue the 1 month mentorship. So, the mentorship alone is worth more than $50. The 1 month mentorship alone is worth more than $50. So, you guys, you have amazing opportunity right here. So, if you are interested in taking this course, remember the early bird discount is $50, and this is between now and 72 hours. Yes, every training is via Zoom. Okay, it's via Zoom. This is how we'll be doing it, and to the glory of God, everyone will understand what he or she is going to learn before we proceed to the next level. That is how we teach. Okay, so if you guys are interested, kindly let me know. The minimum hours per day we're going to have is going to be minimum is going to be 2 hours minimum. Okay, so the and also it depends on how students is able to catch up quickly. Okay, so we have had several training that we bargain to spend 1 week, and we later on spend more than 1 week. So we make sure uh students understand. So it's not all about the days. Yeah, it's going to be 8 p.m. daily. It's going to be 8 p.m. daily. So whoever goes out must have returned. So if you are interested, guys, more of this information will be posted on the group. Anyone who is interested, you may make use of the 72 hours early bird discount. Okay. I also want to give the discount alone to those who are present in this live section. Okay, but I understand a lot of people are willing to join, but due to network, or probably they are still on their way from work, they are not able to join live. So I'll be opening this to everyone. The early bird discount will be available to everyone between now and 72 hours. And after that, please, for God's sake, do not ask for the early bird discount anymore, because it's not going to be granted. After the 72 hours, the early bird discount won't be granted again. Okay, so guys, yes, Mr. Alabi, this is what we've talked about. We'll make the replay available. You can watch the replay. Okay, we'll make the replay available probably tonight or first thing tomorrow morning, so you can watch the replay and make use of the 72 hours early bird discount if you really want to take this course. So this is not for everybody. It is just for the serious-minded people, just like what I have shared with you guys. It is just for the serious-minded one. Okay, success is not for everybody, but for the selected few. So thank you so much, guys, for having me today. I really celebrate and appreciate every one of you on this call tonight. Okay, this is just the beginning of your success, and trust me, by the grace of God, you are going to continue. Your success is going to start rolling in after this training. So thank you so much for having me. I still remain your host. My name remains Abolade Adekola, the Kingmaker. So thank you so much for having me, and see more of you on the group. Okay, what is the question before we go, Mr. Alabi? Quickly. We've rounded up the session. What is the question? So if you are interested, I'm going to put in my ID on the group, so you can chat me up privately. Then we can continue, we can proceed from there. So what is the question, Mr. Alabi, before I end this session? Chat me up on binary trading, Mr. Tony. We have something for you on binary trading. You can chat me up on the group. Look for the admin on the group and chat me up, and let me know you are Mr. Tony, so that I can recognize you. Harmonic pattern works for anything, Mr. Alabi. Harmonic pattern works for anything. So the indicator is what will be given free of charge when you take this course. The indicator is what will be giving you free of charge when you take this course. So you can use the indicator to trade uh, anything tradable, be it shares, volatility index, anything except binary. Except binary. You can use it to trade anything, crypto, shares, forex, anything that is tradable except binary. So the indicator works for anything that has charts. All right. So thank you so much, guys, for having me. I celebrate everyone on the call. So see more of you on the group, and God bless you. Bye bye for now.